August is bringing the heat.
It's August, right? We had such a quiet July. We were due. I mean, we talked about it for how many weekends? 90s aren't terrible, but these hundreds, well, they're not so fun. We're feeling plenty of those 100-degree temperatures here throughout the area right now. Modesto 100, Colusa 101, our friends in Oroville at 101, and here in Sacramento 100 degrees. Yeah, triple digits across the board, and that heat's going to continue here as we get through the rest of your Saturday evening. So if you do have plans to maybe even hit the town as we get later into the night, you're still going to be feeling warmer temperatures than we normally do, say at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. So keep that in mind here as we continue through the rest of your Saturday. And that's really what we're talking about right now, is those triple-digit temperatures we'll still feel for the next hour or two. And what's next is even hotter temperatures the next 2 days. Our weather impact alert continues through Tuesday for that heat. And what's new, as I was telling Garsh Paul, is next weekend it's trending to be hot once again here as well. Yeah, we got a bit of a summer-like pattern that's finally settling in here after the mild July. But now through Tuesday, we are going to be in that weather impact alert for the prolonged heat. We've been talking about it for a while here. We issued this weather impact alert as of last Monday. So we're still talking about that heat, and we have been, and we're still going to talk about it for the next few days. So make sure you're wearing sunscreen, wearing light clothing, especially light color clothing that helps you stay cool and stay hydrated and take breaks in the shade. That's really what you need to do with this heat. Even overnight, we're not getting that much relief. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, even some 70s on the board. That's rare for this time of year. Normally we get towards right around the upper 50s. So we're still dealing with warmer than average overnight lows and warmer than average highs. Even in the high country tomorrow, we're right around the 90-degree mark. Foothills, we're talking about 100-degree temperatures. Into the Delta, we're talking about 100-degree temperatures. And here throughout the valley, it's going to be sunny and it's going to be hot. Yeah, even hotter than today. We're talking about temperatures into the mid-100s for many of us tomorrow. For our friends in Turlock tomorrow, 106. Colusa, 108. Yuba City, 106. Here in Sacramento, I got a forecast high of 104 degrees. Yeah, you're going to be dealing with the heat on your Sunday. And even for the last day of the state fair, I mean, Yacht Rock Review, I mean, that sounds pretty fun, right? But it's still going to be hot there, so you got to stay hydrated. And even the Heinz Remix machine. Make your own condiments. They said there's 2,000 combinations for that tomorrow. So go out and enjoy the last day of the state fair, but you got to stay hydrated because this high in that sinking air that's here over the region, that's set to continue. And that sinking air is allowing the mixing of that smoke down here towards the surface. And that's why we're dealing with the air quality here as well. We talked about that Save the Air Day that we saw here today. Well, tomorrow we're still dealing with that sensitive impact when it comes to the air quality for those sensitive groups. Asthmatics, elderly, children, those with heart conditions, you're going to feel those impacts all the way through Tuesday. So we're forecasted to be in those area between 100 and 150 for the air quality. Not till Wednesday will we finally see that moderate air quality here throughout the area. That's when that high is going to slowly but surely start to shift away. Notice that high lingers through Monday into Tuesday. That's when we're seeing the hottest temperature of the forecast, 105 degrees there. But as we get towards Wednesday, that's when it starts to shift off, and that's when our air quality is going to start to improve. That's when temperatures will cool down just a tad back into the upper 90s, not by a lot, in the high country. And then as in the foothills, we're talking about upper 90s, upper 80s in the high country there. And your Sacramento forecast here, well, it's still going to be hot through your Tuesday. Temperatures into the 100s through Tuesday. We cool off, but then as we get towards next Friday, Garsh Ball, that's when 100 degrees is in the forecast, and some bottles are throwing 100s back again for Saturday and maybe even next Sunday as well.
So traveling to the coast may be
that may be the
option.
Move. You just got to watch out for those tides. We still see some impacts there.
Yeah, just don't go in the water, people.
No.
All right. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.